All right. Hey guys. I'm in my bed. I'm in my comfy clothes. Ugh, I just started, so give me a second to get going here. I'm gonna do some free readings. You have a question, but I want to start off with a collective message for everybody. Okay, let's do a collective reading to start. See where the energy's at right now. The universe, spirit guides, angels, source. I open up now to channel messages for the collective or what energies we're experiencing, because I feel like there's a lot of different energies going on. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is some fast moving energy. This is I feel like there's a lot of like swift changes happening. Like in the next few weeks for all of us. Sorry, I'm I'm channeling on TikTok and I'm on YouTube, and I don't even know if I have the camera set up right, so I'm a little distracted. So it's taking me a minute to get into my flow. So bear with me. Ooh, yeah. Okay. We have the Judgment that came through in reverse and the Six of Wands. So this energy, this is like success energy. This is like when I see this card, I really think about freedom of expression, and just feeling in our power. Because this is like a power stance that she has. See, her hands are up and the spotlight is on her. And she's just feeling like confident in her authentic energy. And I love this card too because this shows a release happening. And I feel like for a lot of you watching, you've already released so much. You're really stepping into this lighter energy. And because of all of this work that you've all done, there's these changes coming in. There's fast moving energy. And this is swords. So this is like new communication, new people, and new clarity for guidance as well as to like what direction to go in. So maybe you're feeling a little lost into what direction you should go in. What other messages are we getting for the next week or two? Okay, I've been seeing this card a lot. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. So a lot of us are releasing some energy of the past. This could be a friendship, this could be a lover. We're really stepping away from these past energies, or also like I'm hearing the people you used to be attracted to, you're not attracted to them anymore through friendship and romance. So this can go both ways, but the people you used to gravitate towards, you're not gravitating towards those same people because you've changed so much in your energy that yeah, you're attracting new people and you're attracted to new people with stronger foundations, higher vibrations, and just more compassionate people, more giving people, people that aren't gonna like take your energy and take from you. Okay, I want to start doing donation-based readings. So if any of you want to donate, you don't have to donate, but if you feel called, if the like message resonates, I'm trying to figure out why my live chat isn't working for YouTube. So give me 1 second, because it's working on my TikTok, but I'm gonna write something, or maybe just no one said anything. Can someone type something on YouTube and say something? Because I just want to make sure it's working. And if you want a reading, just put your name or just put your question. Okay, it's working. Okay, no one just wanted to talk. Okay, sweet. Okay, and I hope you guys can see me. Okay. Hi. Okay. So if you want a reading done, just put type in your name, your first name. I don't need your full name. Um, oh, hi, Cindy. Hi. Okay. And if you guys have a specific question, you can also ask me. Okay, for YouTube, I have one quick question before I start doing these readings. Is I don't know if I need to set up a way for you guys to donate. Is there an option? I'm not saying you have to donate, but is there like an option where you can donate? Because I don't know if I have to set that up on my YouTube. And I'm just curious if there's like an option. Just let me know in the comments. Just say like, yeah, there's an option or no, there's not. Because I don't know if that's something I have to set up. Because I've never done this on YouTube. I've just done free readings. I've never done donation based. So let me know if you guys see an option to do that and if it's like available. Okay. So let's start with somebody on TikTok. Okay, Sis asked, how will you know if the reading does not resonate with a certain person? You just have to go based off your intuition. So if the message, I always say this, if the message that I give, if it brings you a sense of clarity, if it brings you some inspiration or motivation, you'll feel that in your soul, and that means the message is for you. If I bring on a message and it just makes you feel like really confused and really lost and just brings a negative vibration, then that means it's not for you. That's the easiest way to tell, but I think you really have to be able to decide that for yourself. Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, you can do a donation to my PayPal as well. So that would be fine. Yeah, totally. I actually it's better to get a donation from PayPal because I know TikTok and I think YouTube takes like part of your donation. Okay, so people are saying on YouTube that you don't see a way to donate. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure it out. But if you feel called to donate to my PayPal, you can, but it's okay. Like you don't have to. As long as you guys are like supporting me on my platforms, that's like really, that's what really matters. And if you want to access my PayPal, the link in my bio here on TikTok and my on my Instagram, you can access it. It's just PayPal, the mother of tarot. Okay. Melissa. Okay, Melissa, I'm going to read for you first. Melissa. Messages for Melissa. I'll kind of like do some personal readings and then every so often I'll just do like a collective reading. So, and if, feel free to take any messages that resonate even if they're not for you. But I'm going to channel for Melissa first. Melissa, what guidance does Spirit have for you? Okay. Let's see, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse for you. So this is about trying to make a decision. I feel like almost you're in this energy right now, Melissa, of like maybe trying to take on too much control. Ooh, these are really positive cards. Okay. You got a lot that came out. Spirit's saying that don't overthink all the decisions that you're making. Maybe there's a lot of things happening, a lot of things changing, or you feel like things are about to change. Spirit's saying don't try to like micromanage everything. Things are moving slower for a purpose because you have the Temperance, which is all about like slow moving energy, but it's also about healing and balance. So I'm also hearing you're finding a way to trust yourself more and your faith and your intuition through this process, but you're really building something for yourself. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is about independent energy. So you're coming into this stronger sense of yourself and what you want to create versus what society makes you feel like you need to create because we have the Empress, which is about creation. So you're really creating things for yourself and you're nurturing yourself. And because of that, we have the Six of Pentacles. There's more. Six of Pentacles is about an equal give and take. So you're really starting to understand the importance of not giving too much of your energy. You're really protecting yourself when needed. And because of that, there's like this beautiful flow that's starting to happen into your life. Spirit saying, just let go of that control. And then we have the Sun. So once you start to trust more in divine timing and that everything is working out for your favor, there's going to be a lot of positive uh, positive things coming from this experience, basically. So you're being taken care of. Your guides are working with you really closely, and they want you to know that. So I hope that helps. Okay, let's see. Okay, Cindy's heart. All right, Cindy's heart. You want to know if you're moving to a new location. Okay, let's find out. Messages for Cindy, please. Oh, we got the Knight of Cups upright. All right. Clarify, please. Eight of Wands. Ooh, something's changing quickly in your life. You have the Death and Rebirth in reverse. I want to pull an oracle card for you, Cindy. Cindy's heart. Blossoming abundance. Okay. So it is possible that you could be moving to a new location because we have the Eight of Wands, which can talk about travel. It can talk about fast moving energy. With this, I feel like what Spirit's saying is that yes, you may be moving, and when you're supposed to know, the clarity will come in very quickly. Like something will happen, something will shift. This might have to do even with like a significant other or someone else in your life, but something is going to happen that's going to bring upon this change of a move or travel or some sort of change in your current environment or current home. But it's going to be good. This is bringing abundance, this change. And with the death and rebirth, it's in the reverse. So I feel like you've gone through a lot of transformation already. And because of all of this, like, I'm almost hearing like dark night of the soul for you. Like you've gone through it. That because of that, there's really positive changes coming in. And when they happen, it's just going to happen really quickly. So don't stress about it too much. Don't stress at all if you can, but I know sometimes that's a lot to ask for. Okay. Let's go back to TikTok. TikTok. I'll go back and forth. Okay. Sunshine Marie. I'm gonna read for you. Will my twin flame come back to me? Let's find out. Will this person, Marie, her twin flame, or her twin flame come back to her? Ooh. Okay. I would say yes because look at this happy card we just got. Look at this card. Happy family. Spirit saying yes, and we have the world. So I feel like maybe this person needs to explore the world first before they can come back to you. And we got the sixth chakra, Archangel Michael came up in the reverse. So I feel like your intuition is telling you yes, but you're doubting it. You know, you're like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up. But I feel like Metatron saying no, like, you know, this person's for you. It's just taking some time. You need to explore a little bit before you both like settle down. Okay. Let's see. Who's next? Okay, Diva. Diva would like to know about your career. Diva. These are all donation based, guys, for like those of you just starting. So if you want to donate here on TikTok or on PayPal, feel free, but you don't have to. Okay. Your career. Let's see. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, this is interesting for Diva. So there is a change happening for the better. I feel like, well, the Eight of Wands, it's in the reverse, and usually this is like fast moving energy. So I feel like it is taking time. There's some sort of shift. I feel like there's already been changes that have been happening in your career. Maybe you're not seeing it completely, but they're for the better. They're for the better. Ooh, I pulled the Four of Wands and the Lovers for you. So I feel like there is a shift in your career that's going to happen. This might be a new opportunity. There's gonna be some reason to celebrate. Maybe a raise I'm hearing. A raise or an opportunity or something like that, where you're gonna have more time for, like, romance. Something's gonna shift so you have more time for romance and more time to celebrate. I like that. I hope that helps. I know that was super vague, that wasn't, like, specific, but I hope that helps you. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to TikTok. Um, okay, love reading from Andrea. Ooh, need to get comfortable. Okay, a guy named Mina? Alright, Andrea. Let's see what's going on. Love reading. Ooh, the High Priestess. This is a spiritual connection that you're asking about. Okay. You're the Hierophant in reverse, the Fool, Five of Swords. So I can tell that there's been a lot of growth for you in this experience, in this connection. I feel like you've learned a lot. I don't think that this is, like, your person. I don't. I think that that experience you had was for your growth and to learn, and I think, with this High Priestess, like, your spirit guides are really working with you, opening your third eye to help you see clearly as to, like, why the connection happened and, to see all the beauty in it and to understand why it was necessary for your growth. But let's see what's coming in your love life. Is there anything she should be focusing on to create more love? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is saying Spirit has someone way better for you. It's taking some time for them to find you, to come into your energy. But someone is way better. There's someone better, but it's taking some time. Okay. Just keep focusing on you, keep loving yourself, keep treating yourself how you want to be treated by your, this possible future partner, and you'll manifest them a lot quicker. Okay. Martina. I would like to know what I should focus my energy on right now. Okay, Marta. Let's see. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Okay. So this is about your creative energy. This is about harnessing new creative power. So when I see the Ace of Wands, it's almost like it's like just starting something. Like just get in your creative flow. It's so important for us as humans to just be in our creative energy. Because when we're in our creative energy, we have more clarity. Things make more sense because we're feeding our soul and we're having fun and we're expressing ourselves. So try new things, try different things. It doesn't have to be, if you say you start painting, but you're like not a good painter and that's not your purpose. That's not really the point. Just start painting. Just be in that energy and it'll flow you into some other creative energy and you'll get inspired into something else. And just light the fire within you. That's what you need to focus on right now, lighting your fire. Because when we light that creative fire within us, it helps us see the way. It's like lighting a candle. And it helps us understand the path we need to go on. I've noticed this a lot within my own life too. The more I do things that are creative and fun, the more life just makes sense and it feels right and I just feel happier. So that is what you need to focus on. And I feel like that's a good message for all of you watching. Okay. I wish I had everything a little bit closer because I want to lean back, but I can't. Ugh, let me try. I'm stuck. Maybe if I put another pillow behind my back. There we go. That's good. All right. Thank you for the donations, you guys. Thank you. Oh, and I started a Patreon. I have 4 members. Shout out to my 4 members. It's $7.77 a month. I have 2 pick a cards up right now. One is a love reading. Another one is about your spiritual gifts, like what they are and like new ones to come. And then I just filmed one today I'm going to have up by tomorrow, either tonight or tomorrow, and it's what's coming for you the next 30 days. So part of the membership, you get 4 pick a cards a month. I'm going to focus most of my readings on my Patreon. Okay, let's do a little collective reading really quick, and then I'll go back into the one questions. Actually, I'm going to pull from my moon deck. My moon deck. Collective messages, please. Conclusions are within reach. Yeah, I feel like a lot of us are in this unknown energy because there's so many changes happening and we can feel changes coming. And I know for me, especially, like, I'm sure you guys are feeling it too, where it's like things are shifting. A lot of us are being directed to move somewhere new or start a new business or, take on a new job. And there's just a lot of unknowns and conclusions are really close. Like in the next week or two, we're going to have a lot of answers. I feel like in the next week, actually. I feel like in the next week, for some of us, it might be 2, but things that we're wondering about there's gonna be an immense amount of clarity. And I feel like the more we're in our creative energy, the faster these realizations are gonna come through. Oh, the same card just came out. Grace, like, you guys, answers are coming. Oh my gosh, this card keeps popping out. That's crazy. Can we get another message? I feel like Spirit's saying, like, some of you don't believe me. They're like, no, I want the answers now. I want to know now what's happening. I don't want to wait. But this is how we build our faith, right? Through these times where we're not completely sure of like what's happening. This is how we build our faith and our patience and learn how to really trust. Okay, so we also got a win-win outcome is forecast. I love this. And then what do you need to release? So there's still this energy of some things that need to be released, need to be let go of. But I love this. I love how there's like the scale here because I feel like a lot of us are coming into more balanced energy in our masculine and feminine, and our ability to trust in the universe. Okay. Let's see who else is here. New here. Hi. Thank you. I am having a good day. Much better. I was feeling really crazy crabby yesterday and the day before, but I'm feeling much better today. I just went for a walk in nature and it's warm in Michigan, like 67 degrees outside. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if you guys have want readings, just comment. I know some of you are just joining. It's all donation based if you have the means. Okay. H Bags 12. Does he have feelings for me? Ooh, let's see. Putting the pressure on me. Let's see. Does he have the feelings? Ooh, the Sun card. Yes. There are some feelings. You make this person happy. You make this person want to be more positive. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles. They see you as this really like strong, independent energy. Yeah. But they're dealing with some stuff. I got the Devil card, the Four of Swords reversed, the World, a lot popped out for you, Page of Pentacles, and Nine of Swords. So they're dealing with some stuff. I feel like they think highly of you, but they don't have a lot of space to think of you. because there's a lot going on in their world right now. They might have started like a new job or something, letting go of some like habits. They're almost like confronting some of their fears and habits. They're trying to create a better life for themselves. So I feel like they're just going through a lot of healing, but they love your energy. They love your frequency, and they see you in a really positive light. So that's beautiful. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay. I love this question by Kellen Luna. Her name's Kellen. She said, feeling so heavy and unsure. How can I step into my own power and trust myself? So I feel like this is going to be a good question for everybody. Um, yeah, to step into our power, it takes time, man. It takes time. Okay, again, we have the creative energy coming through. This is the Knight of Wands. I think the best way to step into our power and trust ourselves is to A, be in our creative energy, but B, also to like talk to ourselves and sit with ourselves. Because I always feel stronger after talking to like a friend that can really uplift me and, help me see how powerful I am. So how can we learn to do that for ourselves? Right? How can we learn to validate ourselves and build that trust within ourselves and realize how powerful we are? We can talk to ourselves like through meditation. Um, Meditation's the best. I like to do like directed meditation. So it's not just clearing the mind, that can be part of it, but I think sitting with yourself, honoring yourself, and building the trust within. Because how would you build a trust with somebody else? Like, how would you build trust with another person, right? Well, what would you do if someone didn't trust you? How would you create a space for them to be able to trust you? You would be honest with them, right? You would be completely honest with somebody. That's how you build trust with somebody. So, how can you be completely honest with yourself? How can you take all of these emotions that you're feeling, this heavy feeling, this unsure, how can you take these feelings and just sit with yourself, and be completely raw and real with what is this energy? Like ask your body, what am I feeling? What am I experiencing right now? See what emotion comes up. Have a conversation with yourself. You have your higher self, you have your soul, and you have your inner child. I just did a podcast, and this is especially for Kellen, but anybody else, and I made it yesterday because I was feeling this. I was feeling this way. I was feeling heavy. I was feeling doubtful, and I was feeling really scared because I'm a human, right? We all experience these energies, and some days are heavier than others. And I decided to make a podcast about it. It's called Let Me Shift Your Mind, and I talk about how I'm sitting in the discomfort because it's so easy for us to want to distract ourselves, right? But would we do that if somebody came to us and they were in pain? Would we just try to like talk about something else? Maybe, but we shouldn't, right? We should sit with them. Um, and it's about how I was feeling. I felt like crap and how I was sitting with it and how I was talking to my body and sending it love and seeing what it needed. Because sometimes we're not giving our body what it needs, and then it starts to feel these emotions because maybe we're not giving it the attention it needs, we're not giving it the rest, we're not giving it the right foods, we're not giving it enough sleep. How can we take care of our human? That's what I kept saying in the podcast because it's like we have our soul that picked this body, and this is a temporary vessel that we have for this life, a temporary vessel that we're experiencing life in. And our soul is going to live forever, but this human body will die. This this version, this avatar that we picked. So how can we as our soul talk to this body and look at it from an outside perspective and say, "Okay, this body's not feeling well. This body's feeling a lot of energy in this area. Do I need to let it play?" Like I also talked about my podcast. I'm not going to give away too much, but do you remember the 90s when we had those Tamagotchis and they were those little virtual pets that they came from like Japan? You remember? And I don't know if you guys know. I'm like 35, so this is like but it just reminded me of like those pets. They would alert you when they needed something. You had to make sure mean, you can use this with anything. You could use this with your kids or with, like, your pets, your real pets, but you have to make sure they have a good time, that they spend time outside, that they do this and that. How can we do that for ourselves? Because if our body is uncomfortable, it's trying to tell us something. It's communicating to us that our body has a need for something. So how can we honor that and thank our bodies for those messages instead of resisting them, instead of trying to make ourselves feel bad or judging ourselves? How can we thank our body? That's how you step into your power, man. I didn't even need to pull cards for that one. I was like, I got this. And it's hard. It's hard when you're feeling like that to sit with that pain and not judge yourself and just completely surrender. And just, I felt it for 2 days straight. And sometimes I've felt it for longer in the past where it's like, oh, everything annoys you. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. That's how you step into this King of Pentacles energy, this strong foundation of trust and empowerment. You give yourself unlimited love and compassion. And you have to do that through your actions. You have to do that with how you treat yourself, not how you take care of yourself. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Okay, Ruth. Ruth Ann. Pull some cards for you. Ruth Ann. Ruth Ann. Queen of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. There's something that your guides are trying to get you to walk away from. And this isn't like a person or a situation. This is like an emotion. This is a habit. I'm hearing like it has something to do with you being too hard on yourself or being too strict or pushing your body past its limits. And some of this could be subconscious, but I feel like it's starting to come forth to your conscious mind, or it's like about to start coming forth of ways where you're not completely honoring yourself for where you're at. It's almost like a bully, being a bully to yourself. And it's subtle, but you're almost just being too hard. How can you bring more love and compassion into your life and into your soul? And this kind of goes with the last message, so I feel like they're very connected, right? Because stepping into your power, everybody, I want you to know, stepping into your power, trusting yourself, it all has to start within. It all has to start within with how much love and compassion you can give to yourself and how much you can rewrite your subconscious thoughts. How you can take those thoughts that start to come up, because on our spiritual journey, right, when we start to raise our awareness, we start to become more aware of things because our intuition and our third eye opens up, things can get a little crazy, not because the energy changed, it's just because we're aware of the toxicity, we're aware of the bad habits, we're aware of the harm that we're doing to ourselves now, and we didn't see it before, right? It's like spirit's like, okay, you want to evolve, you want to manifest all these new things. Let me bring forth all of these thoughts to the forefront of your mind. Let me bring them up. And then you start to see them and you're like, ah, dark night of the soul, I feel heavy. What's going on? Why do I feel like this? And they're like, we're just showing you the energy. We're amplifying it for you. We're amplifying the energy that was already there. We're bringing it to the surface. We're just showing it to you so you can bring compassion towards it. Because that takes courage, man, to love your pain, to love your dark side, to love your faults. That takes so much power. That takes so much courage. And when you can start to do that, the game changes. Life changes. Okay? Did a podcast about that too. Oh, what was it called? I don't remember. I only have like 4 or 5 podcasts up. Okay, who else wants a reading? Sunflower Nostrada. I am Khadija, Pisces. When will I get a job, please and thank you? Let's find out. Let's try to get a timeline for you, Sunflower. Khadijah? I don't know how to say your name. Khadijah. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like there's going to be a change soon. And I feel like this new job coming in isn't going to be the job that you expected. It might come out of nowhere. It might be something different where when it comes in, you're going to be like maybe kind of resistant towards it. Or maybe it already has come in, but you're like, oh, I don't think that's what I want. But Spirit wants you to have an open mind because I feel like some new opportunity is going to come in. And this might even be an opportunity for an idea for a business or like something like that. It might not be somebody like an actual person coming in. It might, or a person could come in to inspire an idea to like start your own business or your own like selling something that's like creative. It could have something to do with that. It might be a little out of your comfort zone, a little uncomfortable, but just be open to that and meditate on that idea. I feel like that'll help you. Okay, good. I'm glad these are resonating for you guys. Okay. Stephanie Mora, interested in knowing about current relationships. Okay. Stephanie, actually, I'm gonna pull from my Oracle deck. Oh, you got Door to Romance, but it came in reverse. What is this? What is this, Stephanie? Hostilities in reverse. I'm hearing that there's some sort of connection, community in reverse. Yeah, there's some people in your life that aren't good for your energy. There's some people like bringing drama in your life. I feel like your energy is just different than these people. Yeah, and got the Angel of Strength in reverse, so I feel like your spirit team is helping build strength to move on from some of these connections. Or maybe you have moved on from some connections, but there's still an attachment there, or still like an energetic cord, or something like that. But I feel like it's time to move on from certain people. Yeah, and you have the Cornucopia card. So I feel like you have better connections coming. We have the number 11 here. But there's certain people that are really like holding you back. What kind of new connections are coming in? Okay, yeah, we got hostilities in reverse. So I feel like more stable connections, more peaceful connections are wanting to come in. You might have to spend some time in your own energy to completely like sometimes after people leave our lives, we need kind of some time and some space before we can just like jump into the next connection because we need to really focus on our own energy to see what we truly want out of life and what feeds our soul. So when we have a lot of people around and we're so used to pleasing others or giving away our power and just being like, I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? That can take away from our power. So sometimes spirit will put us in a hermit mode after we walk away from some certain friendships or relationships to give us some space to really cultivate our own sense of self and what we really want out of life so that when we come into our new friendships, we're not taking their opinions to heart. We're sure about our energy, we're sure about what we want, we're sure about our power, and we have a strong foundation, if that makes sense. Because it's easy to get lost in our friends' opinions or people if we're in a relationship with. It's easy to get lost in what they're saying, especially if we look up to them or if we're around them a lot. Uh, especially for open-minded people like yourself, right? You're open-minded, you see things from so many different perspectives, and you understand where people are coming from, which is a beautiful thing, but it's easy to get lost in that because you're like, "Well, I get what they're saying, I get what they're saying, I get what they're saying," and then you have a hard time even understanding what you really want because you see how everything just makes sense from so many different perspectives. Sometimes we have to spend time in that hermit energy in between relationships or in between friendships, even though we're like, "Okay, universe, I walked away from this abusive friend and now I want a good friend." And they're like, "You need to give it some space, give it some time before you just jump into the next thing." You know? Does that make sense? How we doing? How we feeling, fam? Did you guys see my tattoo? I'm a lion. I'm a lion. All right. All right, Chrissy Ann. Oh, where did you go? I just lost it. Ah! Here we go. Would like to know if I am making the right decision to move and what's happening right now. Chrissy Ann Austin. Let's find out. Ooh, 6 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you are. I feel like you're stepping into this whole new energy. And look how she's on this horse. You see it? I gotta show TikTok. I gotta have a better setup next time I do this. I probably should do this on my at my desk, not in my bed. But I wanted to be cozy today. I feel like you are on the right. I feel like it's uncomfortable. You're having people. There's people around her, like in her way. See, I feel like people are not comfortable with all these changes that you're making, and you're learning how to make decisions for yourself. I love that. Yeah, yeah. You're stepping with this devil energy. You're stepping away from people holding you back, or you even holding yourself back from what you want. You're releasing yourself from this pain and this fear. And this process that you're in right now, this discomfort you're in, is an opportunity for you to move past it even further. Because we can't move past our fears until we face fears. So if we're like, I want more courage, like the universe is going to give you a challenge, right? You want to feel empowered, the universe is going to give you an opportunity to step into your power. And it's not going to be a comfortable one. It's kind of just how it works. How we learn, that's how we grow. Part of the pain and the beauty of this human journey. Ooh, but you have the 10 of Pentacles. I love this for you. So this is abundance. This can talk about having a new home. So yes, I would say you are making the right decisions to move. I feel like there's going to be clarity, and I love how there's a house in here. There's a house in this card. My camera on my laptop isn't great, so you probably can't even see it. Here we go. House. I feel like the house is going to present itself. Like, keep looking, keep your options open, don't stress about it. Try to only look when you have the energy. Don't try to look every day. But there's going to be clarity. Your team is guiding you. So I like that. Okay, who's next? Well, the guy I care about asked me to be his girlfriend. Lucia Pinto? Lucia Pinto. Let's find out. Is this guy gonna ask her out? We got the 8 of Swords. Got the 2 of Wands. With the Chariot. There's a lot of conflicting energies here. I feel like they want to, but they're scared. Their fears are holding them back. See how this girl is like tied down? And they're thinking about their future a lot with this Two of Wands. They're searching for answers. They're in their head a lot. But we have the Chariot, which is interesting because this talks about forward movement. So I think what they're trying to do with this, okay, this makes sense. They want to, but they don't feel like they're at a good place to do it. They feel like they need to make more decisions for their future, maybe for their career or for like where they're going to live. They feel like they're at the age where they need to have more of their stuff together. Or maybe they're trying to change careers or something. So I feel like they want to, but they're scared. So I would say that they're probably not going to because they're really in a scared place. Yeah, indecision. Can't make up their mind. All right. Let's pull out some collective messages for you guys watching. All right. Collective message, please, for everybody watching. Okay. Ooh, this is powerful. This is good. We have the Magician and the Mirror, and we have Patience. I've been seeing a lot of number 7s lately. We have the 7 and 8 here. So we're learning how to cultivate more patience right now. And we're also learning how to cultivate more of our power. That's what's happening. So in this discomfort you're feeling in this transition period, it might even feel like you're at a standstill with not getting the information you want. This is how we grow our patience. This is how we cultivate more of our inner power and we learn how to balance and not stress, right? Because, like, the situation that I'm in right now is I am looking for a new place. I'm looking to move. It seems like a lot of you guys are too, or you're feeling called to go somewhere else. I feel like there's a big shift right now in the collective regarding like moving or creating a new space, or it could be new jobs, but there's this shift happening. And I don't even know where I want to go completely. I think I want to stay in Michigan, but I'm trying to like find the balance between what I want and what I want to create for this life while also serving my highest purpose and what's needed for the collective. So there's that balance of trying to do everything that's in divine timing and that my spirit guides are leading me to, with also, you know, deciding what I want. Because I have a hard time making decisions. Like, what do I want in this life? So I feel like this energy we're all experiencing is learning how to go after what we want, but also flow in the energy of spirit and trusting. Because I was getting really stressed out last week about all and overwhelmed at looking all the different places. I'm looking on Facebook Marketplace and um, Craigslist. And I was just getting stressed out and I finally found a place and it seemed perfect and then they didn't want somebody with dogs. So I can't, of course. I have a dog, like, no. So all these like obstacles that keep coming up in my life and I'm like, okay, universe, where should I go? Where am I supposed to be? Just tell me. But the universe is like, patience, you're learning patience. You're learning to trust, breathe, relax, focus on not stressing, because when we learn not to stress, because moving can be a very stressful thing and it's very normalized in society, and you don't have to take it as moving, you can take it as something else that you're experiencing in your life. Whatever changes that are happening, it's normalized that it's stressful. It's like, oh, well, yeah, you're moving, or oh, yeah, this is happening. You know, it's not a bad thing to be stressed, but how can we step into more of our power by looking at it from a new perspective? How can we look at this differently? And one of the perspectives I want to share with you is this that I was thinking about actually right before I started this live. The things that like, think about something you stressed about a month or two ago that had resolved, right? think about that energy, and it's almost, like, silly, like, "Oh, I shouldn't have stressed about it because everything was resolved, and I keep you keep getting taken care of, and things keep working out, and things keep happening as they're supposed to," and you're starting to really see that. You're starting to see why everything's happening for what it is, and that everything is working in your favor ultimately, even if there is discomfort. It's all working in your favor. My throat's getting really dry. Excuse me. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, my perspective. So everything's working in your favor. So think about that now in your life. If you're looking at something, if you're dealing with something, you know that in like 2 or 3 weeks, you're gonna be like, "Oh, I shouldn't have stressed out about that because it all worked out." Right? That's all I'm saying. I don't even know what time I started this live, but my throat's getting sore, so I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up. Let me do like one more question. Mm, okay. LAL Kozer, 81. When will I meet my soulmate? Oh, my ring light is like vibrating right now. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. I feel like what they're saying is like once you start your new business, yeah, there's a blockage because this came in reverse. I feel like the universe is saying it's up to you, but like once you start doing what you love and what feeds your soul, that's when your soulmate will come in. Once you start to take initiative and find what really feeds you, because a lot of the times what happens is we're on our spiritual journey, we're working close with our spirit guides, and we want that soul connection, right? We want that deep soul connection, and it takes more work to find that deep soul connection than it does just any other regular person. Not to say that like that's a bad thing, but to find our soulmate, what we're craving, right? We can get really lost in that love because it's really beautiful and that can fill us up, but then we can kind of rely on that love, and then that can cause problems in the relationship down the line. So if before we find our soulmate, if we can cultivate a job or a business or a creative endeavor or something that we love to do, that way when that soulmate comes in, you have this independent energy by yourself, something that feeds your soul, so you're not completely putting that responsibility on that person. That makes sense. I think that's really important. I think that's why that happens a lot, that people say that, if you wanna be reunited with your twin flame or if you wanna find your soulmate, that you really need to cultivate that independent energy and that self-love, because when your soulmate comes in, baby, it's gonna be a beautiful, balanced love, and you wanna be able to bring in that strong energy to make it last and to make it even more amazing so that you can stay together, you know? So, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much, everybody, for the donations. It was interesting to go live on TikTok and YouTube together. It was a little overwhelming, though. I don't know if I would do this again. I think I'll do the both if I just do a collective message, but I think if I do the donation-based readings, I'm just gonna stick with TikTok. So for those of you on YouTube, if you wanna follow me on TikTok, I'm going to do donation-based readings, and I'm gonna soon try to select a weekly time to do it, so that way you guys know. So if you want to, like, send me a message on I guess on Instagram or email me, like, what you guys think would be a good time for me to go live. I don't know. I'm thinking evening. But anyways, thanks for hanging out. This was cool. It's good to see you guys, and I'll see you next time. I love you.